to the video. The jackfruits coming. The fruit forest series. How should I make a fruit forest or a food forest? Let's see. Another beautiful jack. Grows very quickly here. Oh, no fruits yet. We just ended the rain season. So the rain season there's no jack to eat. They start growing, but the harvest is far in the dry season. This one has produced many times, but it's no fruit now. Papaya, coconut palm, some bananas over there. We have apple banana, red banana, cuadrado, filipita, date banana, a lot of bananas. This is a pruned one. It never fruited. It's a little bit too much in the shade. All planted by me. Well, let's talk about the fruit forest. How we should grow a food forest or a fruit forest. Human species specific diet is fruits and soft lettuce. So carrots don't belong into a fruit forest. Coconut palms don't belong in there. You will kill the future tree. We need to plant trees that have fruits with seed. So the seed surrounded by flesh. And then we can plant the seeds. So red clay soil is something you don't want. You need dark and soft soil. And start with ground covers to prevent dehydration of the soil in the dry season. But peanut grass is not so fast growing as mimosa. So sun mimosa, it's called, grows very quickly. Check Pete Canaries, Florida, Green Dreams on YouTube. And how to plant the fruit trees. Well, here I'm gonna let you see a beautiful homegrown breadfruit. See that tree there, the beautiful leaves of breadfruit. Some jackfruit behind it. Nice, I love it. Well, if you want to start your fruit forest, depending where you are, if you're in a dry region as Guanacaste, Costa Rica, long dry season, long rain season, you need to have a river if you want to grow durian. So to plant the young tree next to the river. Or you need to do a lot of mulching with abundance of coconuts around it, growing Mexican sunflower to shade it out, and then using it later as chop and drop. So if you start a fruit forest, never buy red clay soil like I told. Your soil should be soft and dark. So at the outside, we're gonna plant the grasses. So what are grasses? Papaya is a grass. Banana is a grass. If you want sugarcane, so that goes to the outside, to the edge of the forest. In the forest, we need ancient fruits, ancient trees, like abundance of jackfruit, because jackfruit is producing a lot. And if you are in the right location, you can have about the year-long jackfruit, like in Uganda. The equator is the best place to start a forest. And then you start with an abundance of jack, a little bit of champedak. Then you can plant the durians along the river, and you can plant Merolinia tree, you can plant Chirimoya tree, you can plant breadfruit trees, you can plant marang trees. So those fruits are the more ancient fruits. The banana is too dry for humans. It slows down the detox, so that goes to the outside with the other grass as the papaya. Although the papaya is a high water content fruit, which is ideal for us, but the papayas need to get sun, so they go into the outside where they can catch a lot of sun. And then you prune your trees so that they grow wide and form a lot of shade. And then in a short time you will get the best soil. Be sure you mulch a lot. Make a compost pile and do a lot of mulching around the tree. Make mulch circles. Throw all your empty coconuts around the stem. You can use some wood chips and then the chop and drop from ice cream bean fruit trees, from Mexican sunflower. So grow an abundance of these things too, so that you have always ability to chop and drop. Now you're gonna understand in the food forest or fruit forest series how you really need to grow fruits. Not like I let you see here. This is a bad example. You see a bunch of bananas, here a breadfruit, there a champignat. That is okay, that is good. But see the breadfruit and see the poor soil, red clay soil, no mulching, nothing. So how can that breadfruit become tasty? How can that breadfruit become sweet? Of course, this is not my property and the boss doesn't spend any money for growing chop and drop trees. He doesn't spend any money for straw. So nothing is mulched here. We have about 110 jackfruit trees from my 1,000 trees that I ever planted. And most of the time they have no taste because there is no mulch. You need to have mulch. You need to understand this. You need to imitate the forest. So here in Guanacaste, this permaculture is like poor because most of the bananas, like you saw, they grow in groups. No, the bananas need to go to the edge of the forest. There they belong. They are grass. With papaya, we don't succeed well because of the high altitude, the strong winds, the long rain season. So papaya hates it over here. Sometimes we can grow near a wall or something where it's warm and out of the wind, but not many. And why do you need to have so much bananas? There is no reason for it because bananas gonna dehydrate you. You need to have a lot of jack because jack is the solution for the world hunger. The only problem is people get to know that you can live on jack, that you can live on fruits. Those people don't know that fruit is the human species specific diet. They drop rice and beans from UN airplanes in Uganda, and there is an abundance of jackfruit trees in the country. But people, the government is keeping the people stupid, not telling them that they should eat the diet that belongs in their body. So this is a sad story, like the planting here without any mulching, the planting in groups, too much banana. That is something you don't need something you don't want. See all these bananas. Why? There could be many jackfruit trees here, champiducks, more breadfruit. The Artocarpus family gives you a lot of harvest, and the biggest fruits in the world, like a jackfruit. So that is what you need. You don't need bananas, because the champiduck, it has all 80% of water. Your stool is 75% water, and bananas have only 73, so they are dehydrating you. So you see, they cut the grass here all the time, and they never use it as mulch. So you see the little jack over there. It could grow so much faster with an abundance of mulch. Another banana bush. Wow. These coconut palms don't belong here. They need to be at the fence, because coconut is not a fruit. It's a nut. You may see they are even not mulched. How would these coconuts be tasty? No way. No way. Well, gonna stop it here. Peace and love to you. Rasta blessings.